For some San Diego mountain bikers, it's the end of an era. The city has removed a popular set of jumps and obstacles in Balboa Park that stood for years. Cyclists say it was the only skills park of its kind in the county, but as San Diego 6's Derek Stahl reports, it was also illegal.
For more than 5 years, you could catch mountain bikers catching air on trails in this Balboa Park canyon. The cyclists spent months building these dirt jumps and obstacles, what they call a skills park. But last week, city crews flattened them all.
People are really unhappy about this. And I walked in and I actually got a little bit choked up just talking to the ranger about it because, I come out here 3 days a week. Every Friday there's 15 or 20 of us out here just hanging out, having fun, not being out doing something else bad, and just enjoying ourselves and having a nice community. And that community's gone now.
The skills park wasn't authorized, but cyclists tell us park rangers and police were aware of it.
Prior to us being down here, it was a very unused canyon, a lot of prostitution, drugs, a lot of bad stuff going on down in this area. I actually had comments from the police saying this canyon's actually significantly nicer since you guys are here in terms of all the crime and everything like that. We've actually mitigated that.
But to the city, what the mountain bikers were doing was also criminal activity.
They were built surreptitiously. They were built in the middle of the night. They were built in an area that only the mountain bikers were aware of. They weren't the normal walking trails in Balboa Park, but they were put in illegally nonetheless.
City spokesperson Bill Harris says the obstacles weren't a nuisance to anyone in particular, but they were a liability issue.
When we have people who come in and don't follow code, don't work with park management, don't work with park planners, we end up with systems that may be dangerous. I'm not saying that this is the case here, but we have to ensure that everyone has equal access and can equally use the park.
The San Diego Mountain Biking Association is now trying to work with the city to convert a BMX area at Mission Trails into a skills park. But cyclists say the process could take 3 to 4 years if it's approved. So for now,
cyclists who like to jump their bikes, mountain bikers who like to do downhill and free ride, there's no legal place for us to ride anywhere in San Diego. Basically, you're forced, if you want to continue with your hobby, to go into this rogue criminal activity.
Derek Stahl, San Diego 6 News.